Good morning. In the papers today, savers may rapidly move their money south of the border if Scotland were to vote for independence. UBS has predicted that since an independent Scotland would be unlikely to have a currency union with the UK, deposits would flow into the rest of the UK rapidly with far-reaching consequences. The Treasury has insisted that Scotland would not remain part of the sterling monetary framework, meaning that the Bank of England would not be a lender of last resort to Scottish banks. UBS have warned that Scotland would face such a devastating run on its banks in the days after the vote for independence that any plans for an orderly transition to a sovereign state would be left in tatters. In personal finance news, Britain's house price boom slowed down in June, but strong demand is expecting to keep prices rising steadily. Prices jumped 8.8% year on year to an average of over £180,000 in June, according to Halifax. However, in June alone, prices slid 0.6%. Some of the edge has been taken off the booming market as demand growth slows down. The Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors reported new buyer inquiries up by 8% in the month, the slowest rate in 18 months. The limits of buyers' resources could be one factor, with eServe reporting a fresh surge in buyers taking out big loans. It recorded over 10,800 mortgages where the deposit was worth less than 15% of the house price, a jump of 52% on the year. A glut of high LTV deals has tempted borrowers back to the market, supporting a flood of first-time buyers over the last year, said eServe's Richard Sexton. Finally, in recruitment news, the financial crisis has left the average British worker £3,500 poorer, according to think tank the Resolution Foundation. Average wages in Britain have fallen further than official figures show after a huge shift into low-paid self-employment since the financial crash. The think tank believe the ONS have underestimated the fall in wages by between 20 and 30%, because it does not account for Britain's 4.5 million self-employed workers. A real terms fall of 10% in average wages since 2008 would increase to more than 12% if the 27% fall in self-employed incomes is taken into account, suggesting workers are around £3,500 worse off following the recession.